You know that feeling. That pit in the bottom of your stomach. You spent a little more than you meant to this week. And before you even open your bank app, your stomach already knows it's bad. It's blown and it is for sure over. So today I want to talk about why that feeling lies to you and the one move that you can do to end it for good. So here's the scene, and I've seen it over and over in my mentorship calls. A woman will message me in full panic. She's convinced she has wrecked the entire month, the budget's ruined, and maybe it was from a rough week. Maybe she had some extra takeout or an unplanned stop at the store, but she hadn't even looked at her actual numbers yet. But she's already decided that it's destroyed. So we will sit down together on a call and we will pull up the real numbers from her spreadsheet. And almost every single time, it's nowhere close to what she thought. And so this one particular client, it was $12. And so I laugh when I say that because she was convinced that she had blown it. And when we actually looked at the spreadsheet and saw what she really spent, it was $12 over in her dining out category, and I think maybe a few bucks over in her groceries, and that was it. But your brain don't know the difference in the dollar amount. It's only looking at you were in the red. She didn't have that real number in front of her. Her brain filled in that blank, and it will never fill it in with a small amount. It's going to go worst case every time. So here is what's actually happening. And I want you to hear this part clearly. This isn't a money problem. It's not that you are bad at budgeting, and it's not that you don't have any willpower. Your brain does not like a gap in information. So when there's a question mark where the number should be, it doesn't sit there patiently waiting for you to give it the answer. It panics. Full on panics. It will fill in that blank with the worst version it can come up with. And I know sometimes we think looking at the numbers is scarier when it's actually the complete opposite. Not knowing your numbers is way scarier than actually looking at those numbers. So here's the fix. And it's going to be a lot more simpler than you think. The next time you feel, that stomach drop, don't try to talk yourself down, because reassurance doesn't work on panic that has no numbers attached to it. So instead, this is what we're going to do. You're going to go and get the real number right then, right there. Don't wait till you've calmed down, because the calm comes after you look, not before. So if you're going to find that one category that's stressing you the heck out, and you're going to check the actual figure, even on the weeks that it's not small, it is larger, at least now you're dealing with the real number instead of the made up one, which means you actually can make a plan around it. This is why I always say the same thing to my clients. You got to check the score before you write the story in your head about the game. You're not going to tell a team that they lost without looking at the scoreboard, are you? So if you can't fix a problem you haven't actually looked at. So this week, I want you to try this. The next time you feel the dread creeping in, go look before you spiral. Just look. That's it. Give your brain the information it needs. And if this is something that keeps happening to you, that's the kind of thing we work through together in the 3-month money playbook. It is, someone sitting in it with you. And by that someone, I mean me. Look, and we're looking at the real numbers together every time that your brain tries to convince you that it's worse than it is. And if you want more information about that 3-month money playbook, I've left a link in the description below. You can click it, go check it out. And if you haven't already, click the subscribe button while you're at it so that you can catch, the next video. And I'll leave you with this. Make the plan, run the play, and win with your money. And I'll see you in the next one.